Okay, so doctor's appointment's over with. While I'm over here in Koreatown, I'm gonna head to Ralph's and get myself a turkey breast for dinner because they have them here. We are trying to help medicate my obsessive thoughts that I've been having recently. That's why I keep talking about the same thing over and over and over again. It's because I start obsessing about it. My aunt comes and says something to me, and then she's able to go on with the rest of her day, but I'm sitting in my room obsessing about it all day and all night, and it's driving me. I'm drowning in pain. And so we have he upped my medication. We're gonna see if that helps. And you know, I know there's a lot of people that like to talk about my medication and how it's proof that I don't really have anything wrong with me. And I think what people don't understand is there is no medication for PTSD specifically. There are medications to help the effects of it, the depression, the thoughts, but to say that there is a medication specifically for PTSD, it doesn't exist. It's something you mostly have to work through on your own and figure out a way to live on your own. It's not, that's why it's different for everybody. The reason that there is no medication for PTSD is because PTSD affects every single living human being differently. There is not a one-size-fits-all medication for it because it's not a one-size-fits-all disease. People don't understand that. It's not like schizophrenia, where they're like, oh, okay, well, we can give you this medicine and make your brain not be schizophrenic anymore. Hooray. And it's not. And with me, like, I really need to see a better doctor and get fully diagnosed because I don't have the right diagnosis. Right now, I'm diagnosed with CPTSD, bipolar, and severe depression, and borderline personality disorder. But I don't think I'm bipolar. I think that I'm slightly autistic, and I've thought that for a long time. And there's people that'll come on my channel and say that it's offensive for me to even assume that I could be on the spectrum because autistic people don't act like I do, but some do. I've seen autistic people that get overwhelmed and start hitting themselves, like, and I do that, and I've always done that. Anyway, sorry. I know that's not the issue, but when everything like fully opens up again and I can get a real doctor, I'm gonna go in and see if I can get a review of my diagnoses, and because if we knew exactly what we were working with, it would be much easier. I know that because I'm diagnosed as a borderline personality, which is the reason they're giving for my inability to connect with people and my habit of obsessing once I do connect with a person. But I think that that's more from the emotional detachment from my childhood, because after I was born, like, my mom, when she took me home, she just kind of put me down in a half rotted out playpen. And when my grandmother came and found me, I had not been fed or changed or moved, and there was a rat eating a hole in my leg. And I was literally a newborn. And I never learned how to attach and connect with my own family because I was neglected by them at such a young age. I was pushed away by them at such a young age. And they're never going to admit that. And I know I have to learn to heal from a lifetime of abuse that nobody is ever even going to admit happened. And it's really hard to do, but I'm trying. So I'm gonna go to the store and put in my prescription, and hopefully that will help me we just upped the medication a little bit. We didn't go far with it because I don't like medication. I want to try to get through everything on my own. You know, I don't want to be drugged up. I don't want to have to depend on extremely strong medications to get through my life. That's my choice. They could put me on more meds if I requested it. And if things get bad enough, I will. But as long as I still feel like I can control it, I'm going to try to control it on my own. I have a strong brain. It's just extremely broken. And one day I'm going to be able to piece it all together, and y'all are all going to be in awe of the brain that I actually have. It's just right now all it can focus